Forward Theater Company is a professional theater company founded to create a home base for Wisconsin's theater artists and audiences and to expand the cultural and economic life of our area. We produce plays and develop new works. That's central to our mission. But so is community engagement, which we've always seen as a vital part of who we are and what we do. Since our first season, we've pursued engagement activities to help us to be more inclusive of the voices of different theater artists, more welcoming to audiences from varied backgrounds, more committed to celebrating our diverse community, and more invested in our community's health and welfare. The relationships we've built and the collaborations that resulted have been highlights for us over the past decade. Some favorites include 2013's Bingo Night, when we raised money for the Goodman Community Center's job training programs in conjunction with our production of Good People. My goodness, that night was so much fun, and the success of this partnership planted the seeds for our long and rewarding relationship with the GCC, with vision and funding coming from our friend Efrat Livni. There was 2015's Imagining to Remember, where we worked with the Alzheimer's and Dementia Alliance of Wisconsin to offer a day-long series of creative workshops and interactive learning for caregivers and service providers, inspired by our production of The Other Place. For months afterwards, I had audience members who'd been there come up to tell me that the techniques they'd learned that day enabled them to have meaningful connections with their loved ones for the first time in ages. And there was 2017's free private performance of Learning to Stay, planned in partnership with the VA and Wisconsin Veterans Museum to provide a safe space for veterans and their families to experience our world premiere show about families living with PTSD. The talkback that night was incredible. It quickly became a conversation not with us, but with each other, as attendees shared resources and their own stories. These events were so rewarding for all involved that as we planned our 10th anniversary season, we wanted to express our gratitude to our many community partners. And thus Pay It Forward was born. For each of the 10 months of this season, we celebrated a past partner by supporting them in a meaningful way. This season, to pay it forward to the MMSD, we asked drama teachers at each of the district's 4 high schools what we could do that would be helpful to them, offering to underwrite stipends to send guest artists to work with their students in areas of interest. Josh Brown, theater director at Follette High School, asked me to come in and give his students feedback on a rehearsal of their spring musical. The afternoon that I spent with those young people was incredibly inspiring, and their obvious lack of resources was incredibly dispiriting.
During the rehearsal that Jen was at, the students were really able to, they really brought their energy in a way that I don't necessarily usually see high school students doing until it's much closer to the performance. I think it helped us get to, in the end, a much stronger production.
When we think about how to most effectively plan our engagement activities, we always strive to be organic and authentic. The best opportunities grow out of partnerships in which we inspire each other, and when Forward's resources and skill sets can truly enhance the valuable work our partners do in the community. As I left the La Follette Auditorium that afternoon, I knew we'd found our next partner. I am thrilled to announce that starting this fall, Forward Theater will be officially adopting La Follette High School's drama program through the Foundation for Madison Schools' Adopt a School program. We'll be sending our artists to mentor La Follette students in acting, design, and stage management. We'll provide production and marketing support for their shows. And we'll provide opportunities for them to engage with Forward's productions behind the scenes. We are so thrilled that what we have to offer can so perfectly align with a clear need. And not only will we be encouraging and uplifting these students in their efforts, we hope we're also investing in the creation of future theater professionals and theater audiences.
When you have those types of resources, it just creates an end product that the students, I think, it's just at a different level, and so I would love for the La Follette students to be able to get there as well. And I'm hoping that this partnership sort of leads to that.
We are so excited to be adding this new partnership to the spectrum of ways in which we engage throughout the community each season. We're so grateful to you for helping us to do this work. Thank you.